Okay, last week we talked about the vowel team AI. What does AI say? What sound does it say? Say it again. A, yeah. AI together says A. All right. So let's decode this word. These are the steps you should be doing on your paper and when you have these as practice or your assessment each week. Okay, these are all the steps you should be doing. All right, we start with our vowels. So we have A as our vowel. And then we have AI. Since AI is together, the two vowels are together, they're going to be labeled as one vowel because they're a vowel team. So the A isn't, so we don't label A vowel, I vowel. We label AI together as one vowel. All right, then we connect our dots. Okay. All right, we have N as a consonant. We have a D as a consonant, and then we have R as a consonant. Now, we are not going to have a VCCCV. We'll have a VCV or a VCCV. You have three consonants. So where do you think I'm going to split this word? Yeah, between the D and the R. Because if we looked at this word, would we say hand, drill? This word has two words put together to make one word, right? So I think it makes the most sense to split it between both of those words. So we have hand and then rail. All right, so what syllable type is this first syllable right here? Chloe? Close, good. And what syllable type is this one over here? Vowel team, so we label it VT. All right, so we've already talked about AI says A. All right, today I'm going to give you two more vowel teams. Just erased it. All right, so our two other vowel teams are going to be OA and EA. All right, so just like AI says A, OA, anybody have a guess of what sound that would say? OA? Oh. Yep. It's going to say O. It's going to say the O sound. It's easy to remember that one. These because A is the first vowel here, so that means that's going to say A. O is the first vowel here, so it's going to say O. And what do you think EA is going to say? E. Good. Nope, it's going to say E. All right, everybody, what does OA say? Everybody. OA says O. EA says E. AI says A. Good. All right. Let's do another one. Oops. All right, write that word down and decode it. All right, show me with your fingers how many syllables are in this word. All right, I see a lot of twos. Okay, let's see what we got. We have our O is a V, our vowel, and OA, that's a vowel team, so that only gets one labeled vowel. We're going to connect our vowels. We have S as our consonant and L as our consonant. So here we have a VCCV word. Where am I going to split this word? Miranda? Yeah, between the two consonants, which are S and L. All right, what syllable type is this first syllable? Say that again. Closed, good. So in a closed syllable, what does the vowel say? Is it going to say U or Chloe? Yeah, it's going to say So that first syllable says b, us, bus. And what syllable type is this second syllable? The vowel team. And we just talked about that vowel team OA says O. So we have ode. So what's our word? Busload. Load. All right, good. Last one. There's a busload full of kids. So the busload is like a full bus, like a school bus. All right. Oops. Okay. Write that one down and decode it. Oh, excuse me. Okay, here's a hint that this word has two words put together, so that may help you with remembering how to split the word, because you have 3 consonants between your vowels. No, you don't. You only have 2, but you still split it between the words put together. Good. Okay. Show me with your fingers how many syllables are in this word. So that means, I see a lot of 2, so that means I'm going to have how many vowels? If there's 2 syllables, that means how many vowels? Okay, technically there's 4, E-A-O-A, but we don't label them 4 separate vowels. Why? Yeah, so we only have 2 vowels technically to label. So we have EA as a vowel and OA as one vowel. Okay, connect them. We have an M as a consonant and we have a B as a consonant. So I have a VCCV word. Where am I going to split this word? Between the 2 consonants. So that's the M and the B. So what syllable type is that first syllable? Vowel team. What about that second syllable? Vowel team, good. What does EA say? E, good. And OA says? Oh, so what is our word? Steamboat. Good. Good. All right. This week, we are talking about science fiction. Okay. What does fiction mean? Chloe? Not real, not true. It's a made up story, right? Good. All right. So in science fiction, you're gonna see a lot of all these things. Who has heard of Area 51 right here? Somebody tell me what Area 51 is. Yeah, it's a real like super secret, top secret place that is protected by our government. And so it's like not very nobody really knows what happens there. So it's like a very like place that people think that there could be aliens there. There's lots of different things that people think about Area 51. All right. We're going to skip that. All right, science fiction. Science fiction is a fictional genre in which the stories often use science and technology that could only be possible in the future. So that means we probably don't have that science or technology right now. One of the cool qualities about science fiction is that even though the technology is not created yet, it is possible that it may happen in the future. Okay? So, you may also hear science fiction called nicknamed sci-fi, short for science fiction. So you could hear science fiction called sci-fi as well. These aliens are moving with the UFO. All right. After today, you will be able to understand the setting of science fiction, understand the characters of science fiction, and understand some of the topics in science fiction. The setting usually takes place in the future in space or on a different world or different dimension. So this is like beyond what we know. How do these pictures show that they take place in the future? All right, let's see. How do we know that this is a science fiction picture from a movie or something? What do we see in here that we could say, yep, that definitely tells me that that is something in the future or not now or in the past? Yeah, there's some technology in here that I've never seen before, and this is technology that we don't use yet. Like these monorail kind of things, we don't have those huge ways to move over the ocean. We just have bridges, right? All right, what about this one? This may be a familiar from the Hunger Games. This is a picture from the Hunger Games if you've seen that. Okay, so what in this picture may give you a hint that this is a science fiction? Yeah, there's the crowds of people on each side of the road. What else? What about those buildings? Yeah, they kind of look like castles. Have you ever seen this in real life? Like, have you seen pictures of this happening now? No, so that tells me that's not something right now. That's in the future, possibly. How about this? Yeah. It's got a shield surrounding it. Have you ever seen a castle or a building in the water, like where people can live and that's sitting in the middle of water? No, I've never seen that. So that could be something in our future. Huh? What'd you say, Joseph? Yeah. Right now, nobody lives in castles in the middle of water, for sure. What about here? Yeah. Have you ever seen something? Well, okay, well, yes. Okay, so we know that we've never seen this in real life before. We have airplanes and helicopters and things like that that fly, but we don't have anything like this. And somebody said that this is from Star Wars. So yeah, I think, I don't know, I haven't seen all Star Wars. So maybe it is from the Star Wars. Okay. Yeah, so Star Wars is a science fiction movie. All right, so we talked about settings where the story takes place. Let's talk about characters. All right, so some of the characters included in science fiction, you'll see them as humans, superheroes, aliens, robots, strange creatures, cyborgs. Anybody know what that is? What is that? Oh, okay. That makes sense from that picture. Yeah, so it's like a half human, half robot. Okay. Yeah, so all of those are characters that you may see in a science fiction story. Usually, science fiction is written about these topics: time travel, future societies. So, if you haven't seen the Hunger Games, there's a government that's in control, and then there's districts. So that instead of, like, we have states, like we have United States, and that's a big government, and then we have states, and each state is in charge of their own government too. Okay, so it's kind of like that, but they're called districts, and the government has a lot of control over what they do. So that, I mean, that could be a future society. It's just a maybe. Oops. And another topic could be alien invasions. Okay, do any of these things happen right now? No, we don't have societies like the Hunger Games. We don't have alien invasions. Some people think there are alien invasions, but there's never been a confirmed alien invasion. And we don't have time travel. We talk about time travel, but we haven't had somebody actually time travel. We also will see the topic post-apocalypse. So, like, the zombie movies and stuff like that. That's the apocalypse. Okay. Space travel, superheroes, and technology taking over the world. Okay. None of those things are happening right now. Thinking about what you know so far, why is this clip an example of science fiction? Okay. I don't know if this video is going to work on y'all's screen. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. Y'all hear that? All right, we'll just watch it. It's just music playing, so. All right, so what happened in that short clip? What was happening? Yeah, he was inside an orb. He was asleep, and everything around him, like the trees and the mountains and streams and rivers and all that stuff, they were all changing real quickly. Does that change happen that quickly right now, like as we are living? You see trees just go huge all of a sudden? We don't know. So that tells us that that clip, he was probably traveling through time. It was kind of like fast forwarding time. And that's not happening right now. So that would definitely be a sign of science fiction. Yes. Well, it depends on the virus because right now, if they wrote a movie about the coronavirus, then that wouldn't be science fiction. That would be nonfiction. Like that would be true because that's what's happening right now. There could be a future virus. Yeah, yep. All right. So this week for reading, well, I didn't mean to do that. You have a few things to work on about science fiction, and we're also going to be talking about summarizing in small groups. So we're kind of working on science fiction and summarizing at the same time this week. And you have an assignment in RAS. Everybody knows what RAS is, right? Yeah, reading A to Z, learning A to Z, RAS. Okay, you have a vowel teams practice to work on. Um, you also have your iReady. How many minutes do you need to be working in iReady reading? Yeah, thank you. Thursday, you have, it says read the I of the principal and answer the questions. That is, you're going to read a little story about a principal and answer some questions about it. And then on Friday, you will have your a vowel teams quiz, and then you will get to choose a book from Level Up on Raz and read it and complete the quiz. And that is all for reading this week. Okay. Anybody have any questions about reading? Vowel teams, any of that? Science fiction? Okay. All right. While we're kind of waiting for math, I'm going to be checking work from last week, and you need to make sure that you check your emails sometime today, to look and see if you have any missing work from last week. Okay, I'll let you know. Yes, Miranda. Be more specific. What do you mean? Not for small group. Yes, this is whole group. Then yes, I will do them. I do them Monday and Friday. Yes, you're welcome. Anybody else? Yes. I'm sorry. Okay. Today I want you to type in your. I know I'm not ready for you to type yet. Your favorite drink. Then I'll see you at 10 o'clock for math.